Right now on this Mac, I'm running a full AI model. No internet, no subscription, no data leaving this machine. Everything you see here, the chat, the code generation, the text analysis, it all happens locally on the same kind of Mac you might already own. And by the end of this video, yours will do the same thing. Here's what nobody talks about when they recommend ChatGPT or Claude. You're paying $20 a month, minimum. That adds up. But money isn't even the real problem. Lose your internet connection on a plane, at a cabin during an outage, and your AI is gone. It just stops. And then there's the part that should bother you most. Every single prompt you type, every document you paste, every private thought you explore, all of it travels to someone else's server. You don't control what happens to it after that. Nobody does. So here's the idea that changes everything. What if the AI just ran on your Mac, right here? Same hardware you already have. No server somewhere in Virginia, no monthly bill, no terms of service that let a company train on your data, just your machine, your model, your conversation, and nothing ever leaves your desk. So here's the tool that makes all of this possible. It's called Ollama. And if you've never heard of it, that's fine. Most people haven't. But it's quietly become one of the best ways to run AI models on your own computer. Ollama takes open source language models, we're talking Llama, Qwen, Mistral, DeepSeek, and lets you run them locally. On your Mac, no API keys, no monthly bill. On your Mac, no API keys. No. And if you're on Apple Silicon, an M1, M2, M3, M4, even better. Ollama is optimized for that hardware. It uses your unified memory, your GPU cores, everything. One command to install. One command to run a model. No config files, no Docker, no Python environments. Just a tool that gets out of your way. Alright, let's do this together. Open your terminal. If you've never used it before, it's in Applications, Utilities, Terminal. Or just hit Command Space and type Terminal. Now, if you have Homebrew installed, this is one line. Type brew installed is one line. Type brew install Ollama. Hit enter, that's it, it downloads, it's done in about a minute. If you don't have Homebrew, go to ollama.com. There's a download button right on the homepage. Drag it to Applications like any other app. Either way, once it's installed, you're ready. Now type this Ollama run Qwen 2.5. What that does is pull a really capable open source model, about 4 GB straight to your machine. The first time takes a few minutes depending on your internet. After that, it never needs the internet again. And here it is. Your Mac is thinking. Look at that. The response is appearing right in your terminal. No server, no API call, no data left your machine. I asked it to explain decorators in Python, and it came back with a clean, accurate answer. A decorator wraps a function to extend its behavior, mentions the at syntax, gives real examples. This isn't some toy model giving you gibberish. This is a real language model running on your hardware right now. And here's what gets me every time. Pull your Ethernet cable, turn off Wi-Fi, ask it another question, it still works because there is no cloud. This is yours, running on your machine, on your terms. And we're just getting started. Now let's turn this into something you can actually use every day. We're going to write a tiny Python script, 12 lines. That's it, 12 lines, and you have your own AI assistant. Here's what this code does. It sends your question to Ollama, which is already running on your Mac. Ollama talks to the model, gets the answer, and sends it back. That's the whole trick. Your script asks, Ollama answers. No server out there in the cloud, no API key, just your machine talking to itself. The while loop at the bottom keeps the conversation going. You type a question, you get an answer, you type another one. It's like having ChatGPT in your terminal, except nothing leaves your laptop. Save this as assistant.py, run it with Python, and you're in business. Take a second and think about what just happened. You installed one tool. You wrote 12 lines of code, and now you have your own AI running on your Mac. No account, no credit card, no monthly bill, no terms of service, nobody reading your prompts, nobody training on your conversations. This is yours. It runs when you want it to. It stops when you close it. Your questions stay on your machine. Your data goes nowhere. A year ago, this kind of thing required a cloud subscription and a lot of trust. Today, it takes 10 minutes and a laptop. If this looks doable, it is. Open your terminal, install Ollama, run the model, try the script. The link to everything is in the description. You can copy the code straight from there. And if this was useful, a like genuinely helps more people find this video. Subscribe if you want more guides like this one. I'm covering local AI tools, privacy-first setups, things you can actually run yourself without asking anyone's permission. Thanks for watching. Go build something.